is for the car boot series. Right. My wife's modelling around and smiling in a funny sort of sick sort of way and all sort of weird. Anyway, this is we got these over the weekend, and this is a set of Zeus tables. You can see how old they are from the 80 pence, but they actually are the metric revision from 72 to 79. And when I was a lad, these were like, well, everybody had one of these in the pocket when it was in the engineering industry. And basically what it does is the tables that tell you what, if you want to drill something, put a tap down it, these are the tables you need, the Zeus tables. And there's all conversion factors and all that sort of things in it. There's loads of information in it, but I ain't got one to tell you the truth, so I'm quite happy with getting that. But the other thing we got was a information handbook, which is on twist drills and reamers. Look at the magic word, dormer. I love it, dormer. Dormer and me go together. It's like me and Tins, you know, like I mentioned in the last video for this series. And what it does, it gives you all the technical terms for the drills. It tells you how to sharpen them, it tells you how they was made, hints on drilling. Just snipping through this actually. Common inaccuracies of point grinding, and if you have to regrind, it don't really matter with me because I've got a little grinder. Anyway, yeah, it's got loads and loads of information, so that these are both stuff. Oh, and these have also the tapping and clearing drill sizes in them as well, when you want to tap an hole out in metric and in imperial and in what they call number drills, which you don't see very often nowadays, but they do exist still, and some people swear by them. And what they are, they're becoming numbers and the specific sizes. I think I mentioned them in the last video, the taps. I think I've got some numbered taps in them. I can't remember them now. Anyway, the next one is more like micrometers, the use and care of micrometers. To be honest with you, nowadays I usually use the vernier gauge for everyday work. They're quite cheap now, they're dead good when they work well. But this was priced £6, you've got to have it. You've just got to keep this. It's a beautiful piece of thing. Tells me how to set them all. When you do get into work like this, I mean, we may well do in the future, these books can be absolutely invaluable. This one here is a guide in use of taps and drills and reamers, including the useful tables for ITAL. So it basically does what the Zeus book does, but it's for ITAL Tools, which are a really old tool company. Intel Works, look, Clay Wheels Lane, Sheffield, England. My God, these are good stuff. I'll tell you what it does got in this, which I find quite interesting, was the Morse taper. And I do use Morse taper on my lathe now and again, so this will be another handy little book and an handy little reference point. The next one, no, let's do this one first. This one's Presto, and they were a manufacturer of drills, reamers, taps, dies, tool bits, pipes, threading tools. How can we best put this? This is a similar book again to the other one, but it's specifically to Presto tools. If you recall in the last video, we found some Presto taps, and this is how you care for them, what you do with them, how you use them, and everything's concerned, in it. It's pretty good book. I'm liking it. The next one is sharpening. Now, we're not doing much woodworking because we've got too much else to do, but sharpening of your record Bridgeway woodworking tools. So I can't go without that because, I mean, it just tells you what the angles for chisels and all sorts of things. It's, again, fantastic. Absolutely bloody fantastic. Even tells you how to sharpen an auger, which I think is pretty cool because I didn't really know how to do that till now. I had to clean them up with a piece of rope and some grinding paste, but I didn't know really how to sharpen them. I do prefer actually using the what they call the Forstner bits, generally speaking, but there's even wood carving and wood sculpture tools. Might come in handy for the sign work later on, which we mentioned. Right, but there we go. I think it's a fantastic little book. Again, couldn't go wrong. These all come in a tin, by the way. Right, next one. This is Tune It Yourself Automotive Test Tools Operating Manual Automotive Tune-Up Guide. I actually got this a week or two ago, but again, fantastic. I intend doing some work, different kind of work later on, and this tells you how to set up with it and gun and all the rest of it, you know, timing guns and that type of thing, and it's going to be really handy. I can't go on like that. The last one is a book on the bonnet. About 30 quid book, and you can't believe it. Someone shoved this on a car boot for a couple of quid. Development in the history of the Triumph Bonneville. You probably asked why we've got this. Well, I've got one. It's in pretty sad condition at the moment, but I'm thinking of doing it next year. It's going to be a massive project and take most of the year, I would imagine, to get through it. But it tells all the history and everything. And most importantly, it's got a section at the back that tells you about your bike in specifically from the engine numbers. So that's really good. As I've got some parts missing and that on mine, it gives me a good reference point. Right, this project's about 2 or 3 weeks old. I bought this box with associated fuses and bits, and what I've been doing is making this box up. The reason why I'm showing you this box more than anything is because I mentioned it in another video somewhere, I don't know where it was, but if you've watched all the videos, you'll have seen it. And the thing in the matter is, it's a pretty good little box, because it's got all the basic fuses and the electrical connectors, what you want for day-to-day use. Obviously the crimping type and the fuses. The fuses are all contained on this side, crimps are all contained on this side. Well, what I really wanted to show you was, I mentioned this Biofix metal paper I've got. I don't like Ammonite. There's hardly any in it nowadays. It don't last 2 minutes. It don't seem to do its job for some reason. They must have took something out of it. They had to go look and see. And I used to use smooth Ammonite all the time for motorcycle frames. So I obtained this. Well, unfortunately, I've only got one camera. I think it's going to be alright, as it turns out, because I used very little paint on this box. I just give it a quick rub down, a bit of primer. It was rusty as the days come. You have no idea how bad this was when I got it. I should have really took pictures to show you, but I thought. But anyway, the point of the matter is, and you can see the finish, it's lovely. And it used very little paint to do it. So I think if I'm pretty careful with that, the good thing about this is it's a 2-in-1 lacquer as well. It's not just it's not a single stage paint, it's kind of 2-in-1. It's kind of like what they call a hybrid paint, and it's German, and it's good. Well, I've seen it. It looks pretty good, to be honest with you. It worked out really nice on this. So I wanted to show you how the box has turned out, really, and the paint finish, but also this car boot binding again. I found this, and it was in pretty dire condition, but we got it right. Bit of work. Now it's a lovely little box, and incidentally, these fuses here are the ones that go in the BMW. And on eBay they're listed at $3.99 each, so all good as far as I'm concerned. Right, there you go. Right, this is the last of the things to this video today. Basically, it's an old water testing system for older cars. I've got one for a newer car made by Sykes Pickerman, and it suits these cap testers like that, and there's a pump basically. And basically, what you do, right, is you can hear it whacking up. You put the various connector on, fit it to the car, and it pumps it up to pressure. Exactly how you need it. There's not much to say about it really, and we'll be using it as a tool later on. It's not sticking in these boxes. I'm going to put it into another box so it all fits in there properly in a correct manner. But it's Sykes Pickerman, as you can see, like that, and it's called like that, and it says, well, basically it tells on the front here what it does. The standard kit covers all vehicles with regular sized belly top fittings. Super kit contains most of the vehicles, which this is by the way, right, okay, and threaded type fittings. Complete kit covers all vehicles in the world with regular bayonet on all threaded type fittings, and the test kit is similar to the super kit, but supplied with protective gloves and a quality anti-freeze tester. Well, this isn't the super tester, and it ain't got an anti-freeze tester, but I've got one. I like to make these boxes up out of this stuff. On here it tells you all what it fits. There's all different we've got all of these and that, which is here, and we've also got the and it explains on this page what you should be finding and what should be happening when you pump a system up. it looks for leaks as well, of course, because when you pump it up, if you find got any leaks before you actually run the car, it will show you a leak, trust me. As I said, I've got another one as well, but this is all going to go into one kit eventually when I get the right bits and bobs in. But quite pleased with that. What actually happened was I bought this bit last 2 weeks ago, and a friend of mine was selling some stuff, and I got waylaid by not talking to him. Well, anyway, I said, can I buy that water system kit off you, Steve? And he said, yeah. He used to be his dad's, and basically what we're doing is just, so I bought it yesterday, so now we've got the full kit.